need to go find this doctor and see if he's single. He done went to school. He done came out here after graduating, and he worked at Cedar Sinai. That nigga is making some good bank. He was well dressed. He was an Asian man. Well, who like Asian niggas? Y'all need to go see about that doctor. His name Dr. Harambe, some shit like that. Dr. Harambe, Harando, whatever. Y'all need to. I got it in my notebook. I'll tell y'all his name later, but y'all need to go look him up and see what he hit for. But anyway, he got on the stand, and it was confirmed that there were, fragments, metallic fragments, which would mean bullet fragments that went into Megan's feet. We saw the X-ray. They put that X-ray up there, and it took up the whole damn screen how big her foot was. They put it up there, and the bones was just all over there. I was trying to find the bullet fragments because all I was seeing was some long ass bones. And I say, okay, I can see it. The people had to get them a pointer so that they could point to it so we could see it. And I say, oh, right there, right there. So now we know for sure that that is what was in her foot. Now, are the bullet fragments missing? That's still the question. It was documented that they are missing. But we did see, I love Chipotle, bitch. We did see that, we did see the x-rays. So he talked about the procedure. But let me tell you something key that he said. That he ain't know nothing about no damn nerve damage. People were supposed to have nerve damage and couldn't walk good and had to go to physical therapy. But he said, nah, he don't know nothing about no nerve damage. He said they cleaned it. They opened it up a little bit more to make sure they got as much out as they could. Patched her back up and all of that. But he said no when they asked him about nerve damage. No. He did not talk to her when she got there. So we'll see when it comes to that other report. Remember FedEx came out and there was a Dr. Lafredo that treated her for glass, quote unquote. All of that shit. That'll be interesting if that's even brought up. But maybe they don't even want to toy with that because of the fact that we know, like, okay, well, the bullet fragments were in your feet. So, whatever. I don't think they're pressing too much about the glass. We know she said glass and all of that shit, but child, whatever. So it was confirmed that there were metallic pieces in her feet. They showed x-rays of both feet. They showed us the different, pieces in the feet and told us, what the fuck they wanted to do and all of that, the procedure. It was very quick. It was very to the point, and we got through that. Here come Kelsey and what they called her husband. Kelsey, you done went down there. He done made an honest woman of you, and you ain't tell nobody, so we can congratulate you, bitch. Congratulations, girl. So, Kelsey say, baby, this a household. This is of God. And so they got Kelsey back on the stand. They say, Kelsey, do you understand, like, what the hell is going on? Like, you know what you told us in September, bitch, okay? I'm just sitting up here like, bitch, wake me up when September ends. I'm sick and tired of hearing about motherfucking September, bitch. Do you want to go to October? Do you want to go to November? Do you know that it is December? I'm tired of September, bitch. So they go back to September. Kelsey ain't changed her story. Kelsey say the same thing that she said yesterday. I don't know. I did not see him shoot her. I don't know. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to take it. Bitch, eat that shit up. Look, go like this. The prosecution, take a bite. Eat it up. Ain't nobody want to hear shit. So, then, finally, Kathy Ty, her hair so motherfucking stiff. If she wanted to go like this, she couldn't. So she just stood there. She was like, look at her. It went like this. And she turned with her hair. And then she went and sat down like, child, I'm done. Whatever. I'm done with my questioning. And so the defense got up there. And he said, Kelsey, you understand about your immunity deal? Do you understand the terms and conditions? Do you understand you can still perjure yourself? And so she was like, well, let me get some clarification. Let me talk to my lawyer. And so her and her super duper cute lawyer, he is the cutest little old man. You know how you'll see an old man and be like, I know you was a cute kid. He looked like the cutest little old man. I know he be getting his kids good Christmas gifts. They probably got them little college fund and shit. But he talked to her in the back. And when she came back out, it was like, okay, well, yeah, I understand, the terms and conditions and all of that bullshit about my immunity deal and what I got to do. I can't lie up here. He say, okay, cool. We got that established. She say, did anybody from the defense come to you, harass you, bother you, do anything like that? No. Let me get to the nitty gritty because it's 1 o'clock. They said, did the prosecution take an interest in talking to you before you found out and before they found out that we were leaning as the defense towards pointing the finger at you because it was gunshot residue on your hands? Baby, it then came out that they wasn't trying to talk to her until until they found out that, okay, well, the defense is finna say you did it, so what you want to do, this will help you. That is the premise that we going under. I told y'all ass yesterday, Kelsey's answers sound just like Megan's. It was like, it was the same thing. It was the same thing. I heard what Megan said. A lot of Kelsey's answers in that interview was the same shit. So I thought that it was like some, They said, well, who did you feel pressured by? Did you feel pressured by us? Did you feel pressured by the prosecution? She said she felt pressured by the prosecution. She said she felt like she had to go in there and talk to them in September. That's what she said. They ain't want to hear that shit. The white man, he handsome. That little Barbie doll Ken looking nigga. He say, when everything got done with, he said that is not okay. You know, for me and my daughter to be brought up and our integrity to be questioned and all that kind of shit like that. Bitch, she was mad, but bitch, I wasn't giving a fuck. Because at the end of the day, she said what she said. And y'all trying to sit up here and make Tory be the aggressor. Kelsey said, I ain't talked to Tory since I picked up my bags from the hotel outside on July 11th, 2020. No, 13th. July 13th, 2020. She said, I ain't talked to him since then. So all of these theories about the money, she said, let me make it very clear. They said, wipe your nose. That's that contour. The filter gonna make it look a little crazy. She said, let me make it very clear. She said, I saw something on social media already from Megan people. She talking about the shade room. The shade room want to get a comment from Alex Spiro because he's sitting up here talking about it's clear that she's been compromised. Why in the fuck wasn't she compromised when she sat on the stand and said that Megan got an apartment for her? If Tory had got an apartment for that fucking girl, y'all would have said that he was paying her. But Megan did. Megan set her up with an apartment is what the fuck her words were. So why in the hell ain't that bribery? Why that can't be used as bribery? Well, I put you up in somewhere to stay. So what you gonna do? You want a roof over your head? How you know? Yeah. So why they sitting up here trying to paint the picture that Star Peterson will sit up and offer her all this shit and try to get her to say something. She said, I have not talked to her. I have not talked to her. So, or I ain't talked to him, rather. So, what's the deal, Pickle? So, at the end of the day, these hoes on some shit. We're going to come back to cross-examination. Kelsey got the same story, and it ain't changing. It ain't changing. Throw this shit in the garbage can. That's what I say. Throw all this shit in the garbage can. Don't nobody want to hear this shit. Y'all niggas in LA do not be seeing thick ass bitches because these niggas is honking at me because they like these motherfucking thighs, bitch.
Them Houston girls is different, baby.
So, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. That's what the fuck is going on. They had the doctor come up there and talk about, yeah, it was a debridement, and they picked it up out of there. And, yeah, but this is not about where you shot. This was about who shot you. So, girl, okay, like, this is about did Tory shoot you? Because that's what you said. Y'all trying to lock a nigga up for shooting you. Okay, then. That cannot be proven in a court of law. Let's cut the shit. So now, they want to play the whole interview from September. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about the interview. Kelsey say she lied. Do you understand what she's telling you? She said she lied. Y'all want her to say something different so bad because that's what you said. You know, that's what you want it to be. Let it go, ho. That's not what she gonna do today. You ain't picked up. You ain't get the motherfucking memo. We 2 days in. We too deep to ever lose it. She said no. It's giving court rape. Because at the end of the day, I'm just not understanding why y'all keep on badgering this girl about the same shit. And I just really want another juror removed. There was a juror that came in there with her thong showing her the top and midriff. I wanted her out the other day because she looked like she could be a hottie. And then now we got the coughing monster. Okay, I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. Every time we're trying to hear what the hell going on, he want a motherfucking cough. Is he a plant? Why in the hell do you want to sit up here and cough every time we're trying to get to the business? I don't like that. So people, I am signing out because I didn't even really get to eat my Chipotle. Please, I had got Ruby. Ooh, can you mix it with some Coke, half and half? Ruby and Coke.
Okay.
I want all that dark shit. I want all that dark shit mixed up half and half. So, yeah, the shit dumb. The shit dumb to me. I feel like we need to get done with this shit. Yo, academics, I see you in the comments, but I'm gonna be able to talk later because we about to have to go back in. But basically, I'll tell you what happened real quick. The doctors got up there and talked about the doctor got up there and talked about the procedure that he did, the debridement and what was in her foot. We saw X-rays. It took up the whole screen. I thought it was Bigfoot. And it was a sighting. I was about to call that nigga from Ancient Aliens, but then they said that was Megan Foot. And then Kelsey got up there and she ain't changed a damn thing. And she said the prosecution been pressuring her. She felt like she had to go up there and get into it. Okay? Talk about it.